What's up, everyone? Welcome to Gotta Watch 'Em All Lured Up, Episode 4. My name is Ken Pescator, joined by my co-host Melissa Pescator, next to me.
Hi, friends.
And Adam Tuttle. What's going on, Adam?
Not too much. How's everybody doing?
Great.
Fantastical.
Great. Now, today is October 22nd, 2017. And, it's a Sunday night here in New Jersey. It's super cold. It's super weird. It's not cold. You're freezing all the time. How do you think it's not cold?
It was really nice.
Is it cold by you, Adam?
It is chilly tonight.
Jersey went from like 90 degrees to 50 degrees in a week and a half spread. Totally. She's looking at me like I'm crazy. But
yeah, you're on planet Mars right now. The last 3 days have been absolutely gorgeous out.
Let me turn the heat off at night and see how warm you get. But no, today was actually really nice during the day. I got out there to play today.
I got out there.
Melissa went partying hard this weekend to the casino.
Yeah.
Yeah, she went to party hard at the casino with her grandmother.
Grandmama.
Yeah.
My
so
9-year-old grandma. I had a blast.
She was rocking the slot machines.
Yeah, I busted out the Pokemon for a minute, but grandma's old and focused on the game, so I had to keep track of her. So I could not play the game. I caught 2 Pokemon there, and that was it. I had to put it down. But then Ken told me I should have had the Go Plus going.
You should have. You probably could have hatched
those eggs.
Yeah,
I did so many freaking laps looking for them.
So it's, we're a couple days into the Halloween event now. Adam, I don't know your experience in the game. Were you, I know you were working when it actually dropped, but have you had a chance to get out there and catch some Gen 3?
Yeah, I've got all of them except for Banette, which is the one I wanted the most. I just haven't seen it, nor have I tried to evolve it because all the Shuppets I've gotten have been like awful. Not even like a strong. You know what I mean?
Like a 40%.
Like this one's really bad. You should just throw it away. That's pretty much what the game's telling me. So I'm like, okay, now I have like 242 Shuppet candies.
Just evolve one.
No,
just a couple.
Hold out.
You can't.
You gotta hold out. Just hold out.
I caught a Duskull. And he was battle with the best of them, attack, battle with the best of them, or whatever. So he was like upper 80s. I'm like, I'm evolving that.
Oh, so you don't even have any strong... It's such a throwaway Pokemon anyway. Just evolve one.
Hey.
Fill that dex.
Come on,
dex.
You know me.
No, we
were
actually out. We picked up Josh from school and went right out to play. We started seeing stuff pretty much at 3:05 p.m. Eastern. Within 15 minutes, we had everything. I think we were all done with Witch Hat Pikachu and everything.
No, I don't.
It was like 15 minutes in.
I don't have them all.
Well, you can though because you have so many candy though.
No, there is one of them I don't have.
Yeah, you didn't do Dusclops, but you have plenty of Duskull candy. You totally do. You totally do.
I just don't want to evolve them. I want to catch one. All right, so guys, what is your favorite Pokemon? Or new ghost Pokemon. Who do you like the most out of all of these?
I like the design of Duskull, probably the best, but Sableye's the coolest.
Yeah, I like Sableye. Wait, who's this guy again? I don't know their names.
That's Bennett.
I like him because of the zipper mouth. He's awesome.
See, I think Pokemon Go or Niantic did an excellent job with Duskull because his animation and his little eye, it's like it stays in there perfectly. Like he moves a little bit. The eyeball inside moves with it. It's very well done. And I know they don't talk or anything, but Duskull definitely laughs at you. Uh-huh. He does like a little like...
Yeah. Yep.
And that is like on point.
No, the animations are all really good.
Yeah.
And Bannett's is really cool too with the zipper opening and closing. And they do a good job of making Dusclops' hands all creepy. Dusclops got the creepy fingers.
See, I haven't seen those yet, those animations yet, because
I haven't seen Bannett's either.
Encountered them yet in my game. That's what I'm saying.
Show you real quick.
See, this is why
don't spoil it.
Okay, yeah, I agree, Adam. Thank you.
Gosh.
Thank you.
Because then you have to share that like a screen video with me, and we can't have that.
But it's been a lot of fun with catching the new Pokemon. I mean, it was the initial time when we were catching everything when the event first came on. There was a rush. It was a lot of fun getting these new Pokemon. It was super exciting. somewhat short-lived, you know what I mean? Because we had everything in our Pokedex, you know, shortly after, for the most part, you know, without the evolutions. But it was super exciting that during that window of just finding new Pokemon and seeing them on the, you know, seeing the silhouettes.
Yeah, you texted me immediately. You were like, "Oh my goodness, the silhouettes!"
Well, no, you were, you guys were texting and you were saying that how you had just caught a Zubat that transformed into a Ditto.
Yep.
And literally, as he read that to me, a Zubat popped up on my phone. I touched it, I caught it, and it turned into a Ditto.
Yep,
and I was like, yes, tell him, text it right now.
Yeah, I was like, it's just so, it was so weird. I'm like, I should have been recording this. Like, this is a Zubat. It just turned into a Ditto. That's never happened to me before.
And it's really funny that it happened like that, at least for me, because I've been saying for a while that I wanted a Ditto, and I haven't had one.
I would always get them. And
and I haven't gotten one, and then I got that one that day, and every Zubat that I've caught so far after has been just a regular Zubat.
It's been a lot of fun, and, you know, I think they did a good job with the little rollout, you know, and you've obviously been enjoying the double candy. You know, I've done a couple Lucky Egg evolutions and probably transferred 200 or 300 Pokemon over the past 2 days. Have you done any, like, binge and purge in your collection?
I have not done any huge purge,
This
and
is
I
the
need
time,
to. Like,
man. Yeah.
dude, it's like I have to work. I can't just sit there on my phone. I mean, it's like I'm more excited to like open it up, catch something, and then go back and be like, all right, well, that's awful, that's awful, that's awful. Yeah. Oh, that shop, it's also awful. So transfer those. All right, that's 8 candies. Sweet.
You know, all right, look, tonight when you're about to go to sleep, right when you're about to fall asleep, be like, you know what? I need to take a half an hour and do a Lucky Egg evolution party before I go to sleep and just knock it out. And see, that's what I do. Like, I gotta just squeeze this in.
Speaking of experience, I just leveled up to 36.
Woo!
That's awesome.
But it was like the most uneventful. I literally just, I think I hit a Pokestop or something. It was like, boom, 36. Wow. And I was like,
the 50 experience from the stop put you over the edge.
Yeah, I was like, are you kidding me right now? This is how it goes down? It's not that I catch,
All this time.
something cool.
Well, Melissa's brother came down today, and we raided, and he hit level 30 today, which is a big milestone.
Awesome.
So, Kyle, if you're listening,
Yeah.
good work.
Shout out to the level 30. You beat the
hit
tutorial.
it so quick. He got
Yeah,
to level
it was
30 so quick, like insanely quick.
What did they ask him when he started seriously
It's got to
playing
be
again?
like a month ago.
Yeah, I was about to say less than 2 months,
Level 30 in a
definitely.
month. But yeah,
Putting in the work.
He's killing it. He's just putting in the work. But yeah, we raided today. We did 3 Entei, and then we ended up doing a Lapras after that. And I caught 2 of the Entei and the Lapras, so I had a good pickup. Melissa was playing penny slots.
I was losing to Jurassic World.
She was losing
my
her money
money
on the Jurassic World slot machine.
Willy Wonka, no good. Who's not giving me the golden ticket?
You know, I had fun raiding today, but I didn't do the foot soldier thing today of just walking around and playing, and kind of wanted to, and I just didn't get a chance to. So
Didn't get a chance to. You just, I mean, you could have if you wanted to.
We could have, but we wanted to hit raids, and then you came home from the casino, and Josh was, we're out there with my son. We did the 4 back-to-back raids, and he's like, "Dad, I gotta pee. I gotta get out of here." It's
Well,
like,
you should have said 2, and after your second one, you should have just where was your second one? You should have just took a break right there and walked around.
I know, but my son wanted to find a Tyranitar raid so bad, and we were looking for him, and we couldn't find any up and down the block. And then when I got home, right from the place that we were, I saw on Facebook they posted Tyranitar raid just popped, and I was like, "Oh, we were just there 15 minutes ago." It's like, dang it.
Yeah, and then you said it out loud, which I was like,
Yeah,
big
he's
mistake.
like, "Oh."
I'm thinking, why would you do that?
Overall, man, you enjoying the Halloween event so far with the candy?
I'm absolutely
and the
loving
spawns?
it.
It's
I'm
great,
loving
right?
seeing Haunter, Ghastly. I caught back-to-back Houndooms. I'm like, I saw one on my radar and I caught it. I was like, yes.
Yeah,
And
I got a wild Houndoom. That was the first time.
And then I
saw a
started
wild
started
one.
walking away from it, and then there's another one on the side of the road. I was like, are you kidding me?
I still need
Yeah,
I still need it for the
she's
deck.
working on her Houndour candy, just trying to find
Oh my
those.
goodness.
Yeah.
You'll get it.
And they run.
I caught 2
They have a
Crobats
high-
today.
Two
wild-
Crobats?
Yeah, 2 wild Crobats.
That's impressive.
And we
I've
drove
yet to
by
see
a Gengar on the map. Yeah, we drove by one. We saw it, but it disappeared on the on the nearby when we were driving by. But yeah,
That'll
2
do it to you.
Crobats. But and just tons of stuff. And how about the Witch Hat Pikachu? Are you seeing those?
See, I was upset because when I caught it, it didn't say there was a new Pokemon or anything. It literally just showed me oh, you caught a Pikachu.
What, you did it with a Go Plus?
No, I caught it. It didn't give me the registered to the Pokedex type thing.
Well, the ones with the hat doesn't give you a new a Pokedex entry.
I thought it did. So shout out to myself for being unaware of that. Yeah, I was like, I was going to post a picture once I caught all 5 and.
No,
nope.
it doesn't count as a different Dex number or anything. It's all
just a variant.
It's all the same. But Pichu is available now too, and Melissa's brother Kyle hatched the Witch Hat Pichu today.
Oh, it's so cute.
I know. That's the one to get.
Both his ears are down, pointing straight down because of the hat. Oh, it's really cute.
The worst part about this is I didn't even think about these Witch Hat Pichus, and I knew that they were going to do the Witch Hat Pikachu, and I didn't even think about it because I was banking 10K eggs to do like a big mass, 9 times 10K thing, and then it's like the Pichu comes out, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I need 2Ks. I got to get rid of these 10Ks. So I use up all my super incubators to try to get through these 10Ks. And, I'm finally back to normal now, but that's the Witch Hat Pichu is the one to get. That's the one to get for this whole event.
Hopefully I get one because I've got 2K eggs that I got today.
I got a couple in there.
All the rest are either 10K or 5Ks. So I'm trying to get rid of them.
You got to buy
Super Incubator.
Oh my gosh, look what just spawned here.
Oh, there's a Sableye in the house.
Oh my god, whoever clicks it first gets a shiny.
Hold on, go. Quick shiny check. Hold on.
No shiny.
No shiny. But that kind of, we could talk about the special boxes that came out with the Halloween event. Pokemon Go Hub did a really cool analysis and breakdown, and I'll kind of rip through their descriptions of who they think each of these boxes are for, and I think they kind of hit the nail on the head. So, between the special, the great, and the ultra box, the discounts totally, if you look at a coin to item basis, is 52% off on the special box, 46% off on the great box, and 49% off on the ultra box. So all about 50% off, value for each of the boxes. But the boxes come with a bunch of different things, so one may make more sense than the other. But there's the special box, it says, is targeted at raiders and farmers, offering 6 raid passes for 480 coins. And, 6 raid passes normally cost 600 coins. So right away you're getting a discount just off the raid passes. But it also comes with 5 incense. They put in 10 pineapple berries, which is kind of weird. But, if you're looking for raid passes, get this box, and then the great box has less raid passes, but that's when you can start getting the super incubator. So it's like if you want a little of each, you can get the great box. And then if you really don't care about, spending the coin, the ultra box, they have the one with the lucky eggs. So you end up saving 50% off the lucky eggs too, which is good for someone like me because I'm always grinding XP. So it's like, I like the way they laid out these boxes where it's not just less of the items, there's just a variance of items. So it actually gives you some options, but I'll probably pick up an ultra box. The super incubators that I have are still left over from the last event. I was just holding on to them just for 10Ks. So I haven't bought any of these, but I'll probably get an ultra box. Didn't you buy one? You got the special box, right? I got a special box for my son today because he needed raid passes.
I think I got the great one.
You got the great box?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've bought one of each. Each of us bought one, so it's like, or I'll get that ultra box, but.
Well, so I've only got 150 coins banked up right now. My card is not linked to my account right now, so. Oh yeah,
you were saying.
Yeah, I had to log out and log back in somehow to re-download a CD, so I can't just buy them right now. I have to.
You gotta love iTunes, man. You gotta love Apple. Dude, it's the craziest system. It's so. I remember that happened when I was trying to sync my library or something. I was trying to sync my library up with my iTunes ID, and I just remember it being a nightmare.
I plan on buying some, especially right before Philly Street, so I can at least participate in a lot more stuff. I plan on raiding as much as possible.
We'll clear a lot of room in your decks or in your storage because we'll go to Red Bank by us the night before to stock up on balls. So make sure you have room. You could spend 2 hours there and get a couple hundred of each ball. Really?
Yeah, because I've been doing the whole walking and doing it. Well, pretty much every like break that I can get. I'm like, because like my work is a spawn point, so I just catch like 5 or 6 ghosts. I'm like, all right, I'm getting this one and that one. So all my balls are gone though, because I'm not used to their animations yet. So
dude, Shuppet is far away. Shuppet is far.
Yeah,
you know, it's a totally different throw than most of the smaller Gen 1 or 2 Pokemon. This it's set back much further.
Yeah, so I'm not used to it yet, so I'm just kind of not necessarily wasting balls, but it's like I'll throw it and like miss it. I'm like, oh, come on.
Shuppet is hard to do with one thumb, like if you're trying to do it like one-handed style.
And that's me trying to like hold the door open to like make sure I can see if a guest walks in. So while holding my phone in the other hand, trying to like catch Pokemon.
I'm not playing. It's
hopefully my boss doesn't listen to this episode because he started playing. He's level 3. He's like, I caught a Pidgeot, a Pidgeot. He's like, I'm a Pokemon master.
Yeah, buddy. Sure.
I'm like, once you get to 30, you can talk to me.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, 30 is the breaking point. But I'll put a link in the description to the really cool little diagram that Pokemon Go have put together with the different boxes. See which one's good for you. If you're gonna buy stuff, you should hold on to the coins or bank the coins and wait for these events, because this is when you get the good payoff and you get 50% off. So you might as well wait for an event to buy it if you're gonna buy it. If that suits you.
I hate spending money on the game. I hate it. I hate it. I wish there was just a way to earn everything.
There is. Go play gyms. Go put some. See, she complains today.
See, I love gyms.
The other day, she's like, "Oh man, I got to get rid of." She's like, "Oh, I got to get rid of all these berries." I'm like, "Just feed them to the people in your gym." She's like, "I don't have anyone in gyms." I go, "See, there's a problem here."
Well, see, the problem is I don't have time to run around and drop guys in gyms.
And it works too if you need candies for stuff. Like I have my Blissey or my Chansey. Like I'll throw those in a gym. I actually was only able to power up my Blissey because it got knocked out of a gym after being there for over 8 days. Yeah, it was last Saturday that it was in. I turned on my phone this morning and it got knocked out this morning, and I was like, yes. So now I can power it up.
You're back home.
Yes. No. So I mean, and it's like you can keep feeding those berries, and it's like on a 15-minute timer or something, and just 10 berries, 10 more berries, 10 more berries, and like hopefully you get 20 Stardust for every berry that you feed them. So you're earning Stardust and a potential piece of candy.
Yeah, well, that's the one benefit is the Stardust. I am missing out on the Stardust.
Yeah.
But like I said,
you got time.
I ain't got time.
You got time.
Even if you drop a Pokemon in and you just drive away real quick.
Yep.
While you're driving away, you just keep tapping that berry and you give it 10 berries. And then if there's any other Pokemon in there, you just give them all berries. So then there's a whole bunch of Stardust right there.
Right, because you should
never.
See,
now that's a smart.
That's the thing.
strategy.
So you should never be able to throw away berries, because if you're in a gym with 5 others, that's 60 berries you can give up per session. I don't know what the timer is, like when that resets for that, when you give them the 10 berry max. I don't know when that resets.
I want to say 15 minutes. I think. Or at least you can give it like a few.
Yeah,
like,
I don't know.
It's each berry is a set time or something. I don't know.
Something else I want to talk about is this statement that Niantic put out when they put the press release out for the Halloween event. And this is exactly what it says here. It says, Sableye, Banette, and a few other ghost-type Pokemon originally discovered in the Hoenn region will be making their first ever appearance in Pokemon Go. The rest of the Pokemon first seen in the Pokemon Ruby and Pokemon Sapphire video games will gradually arrive starting as early as December.
Baloney.
We're in October. What does that mean for November? Do you think they have a trick up their sleeve, or do you think that they're just going to push Suicune and hope that carries everybody through? Like, I'm not sure. This is kind of weird.
See, now they haven't switched over the raid bosses, so I just thought of this. I think this is what they're going to do. They're going to put Ho-Oh as an EX raid because it's a huge thing, and then they're going to give a Smeargle in a raid, but like have that like a raid boss, like 1 or 2. That's like that's the thing I'm thinking.
Your hopes are exceptionally ambitious.
Hey, because I think, and then right, wouldn't you like to like battle Delibird as a raid
Wouldn't
boss?
I like? Of course, I would like.
Dude,
I would like
right?
a whole bunch
Right?
of stuff, but that
So-
doesn't mean
so
they're
they
going to be able
change
to do it.
They change up a few of the raid bosses, and then they give us Smeargle as one of them. So it's a new Pokemon to catch. The only way we can catch it is by going to raids. Therefore, them getting more money for through the raid pass system.
Yeah, but they would need to change the moves and abilities to bring that type of Pokemon in. So there's more to it than just...
Listen, they gotta give us the rest of Gen 2 before they do all this stuff. Come on. And then I think Delibird still, December, and
But
then they can give us Mew as another EX.
That's what I was going to
raid.
say. With that logic, when does Mew come out? Because Mew is still Gen 1.
You're such a dreamer, Adam.
Hey, dream big. Dream big.
I don't know what's going to happen in November, but something has to happen in November in addition to Suicune. There's got to be something.
They just need to give us all of the Pokemon and just stop, prancing around and teasing us and just give it to us.
Give us the Pokemon.
Just give it to us.
I think that December will bring the bulk of Gen 3. I think the ones that they're going to hold back are going to be the ones like Deoxys and the
Like
legendaries.
Rayquaza.
Yeah,
Stuff that they want to hold on to for that big push at some other later date.
Right, but that still means the bulk of them comes, because there was even very similar language when they were talking about Gen 2, how after the babies come, that everything else was going to be rolled out over the next few months, and then pretty much 99% of Gen 3 came out all at once, and then there was the couple legendaries, and they're still holding back, or Gen 2, sorry, and they're still holding back, Smeargle and Delibird. So, I don't know. I think they're very smart with how they speak. These mind games, they work. They work because it makes my head
I think
work.
we'll get a
My head
majority of it, though. I really do.
Yeah.
And just with those few exceptions, I mean, they're gonna hold the legendaries just because they can do what they want with them.
I do what I want.
Insert raid here.
Yeah. There was the third wave of EX raid field test passes went out this past weekend too. So there was some
I didn't
raids
get
on.
one.
Yeah, me neither. So there was some on Friday the 20th, and I heard that passes were being distributed to people that said that they hadn't raided at that gym. So there was some kind of weirdness going on, but I haven't really thought about Mewtwo in a while, and I want one really bad, but I haven't thought about it just because I don't know what the heck is going on with the EX system that I can't be concerned with it. Ain't nobody got time for that right now. If it happens, it happens. That's where I'm at with that, because I'm hoping that it's just a eventuality it'll just happen. It'll just happen at some point. I'll get lucky that I happen to raid.
Case in point, everybody who's upset that we only got 5 ghost Pokemon from Gen 3, but us three still don't have Mewtwo, and we're not like, ugh, I'm gonna quit the game because I don't have Mewtwo. I still love this game. I don't care that I don't have a Mewtwo.
No,
It's not the end of the world. I have 100% Lugia that I'm so excited about, I get 100% for it.
That's fantastic.
Better than a Mewtwo.
All right, someone clip out that audio and play it back. 100% for it's better than the Mewtwo, but it's good conversation, and it's going to be interesting to see what happens. But when we record next week, we'll be right on the cusp of something happening in November, and it's got to be something more than Suicune. And in a little bit, we'll talk about Suicune and what to expect there, but it's got to be something longer than that, because the first 2 weeks of the month, rating will be strong on Suicune, and then it'll tucker out until the very last minute at the end of the month. So, I don't know. I think they got to do something else in November. They got to. Niantic, you
Gotta do it. Give it to us.
Gotta watch them all, guys.
There was a really cool unofficial Pokemon Go event that took place in Argentina, and I put the notes in the doc, Adam. I don't know if you saw the link, but this is the coolest thing ever.
So cool.
This group called Nidos Pokemon Go Argentina put on this event. It's called the Pokemon Go Trainer Challenge, and they rented out this huge space outdoors, and they put together this completely family-friendly Pokemon Go themed event completely on their own, where they have tons of volunteers and tons of people working, and they set up a whole bunch of stand-style boardwalk games for the kids to play, like Who's That Pokemon, and, ball tosses and stuff like that. It's the coolest thing ever. And there's, the scale is pretty significant for a homebrew event, where it looks like there could be probably close to 1,000 people there.
I saw the magic of the shiny Magikarp, where you it's kind of like bobbing for apples, but you put your hand in there and try to fish out a Magikarp and just see if it's, and I'm sure there's one in there that's shiny and the rest are all but that was so cool.
Super cool, and it makes you think that this format could work at scale. This kind of thing is probably what the community really wants from an event, to come out there with more of a family friendly kind of thing, where it's you can engage the kids with things more than just the game itself, you know. I just thought the whole, like, stands with the different games is just such a cool concept. And
Even
then you would have a
thing.
scorecard. So you would go around and play all these games, and that was part of that trainer challenge where, you know, your score based on your performance in these games would rank you, and that's how you would win prizes and stuff. So
yeah, it actually looked like at one of the games they were handing out little raffle tickets as well. So like maybe you collected your tickets, and at the end they equaled a certain amount of points.
Get to cash them in.
It looked really
cool.
fun.
And they
like
did a food drive too, you know, like they're a charitable, you know, organization too. So
I hope something like that gets organized around here, because I would definitely.
Well, this makes me want to do it. Just like me organize it. Like you see something like this, and I don't know, it inspired me. So I'll put the link in the description too. Check this out, man, because I think if
I could make those stands,
if enough people like would want to do something like this, I think it would be like a if you build it, they will come type thing. Like if you organize something like this, I think people would travel. Oh, it's just so cool.
But you know, you have to have the promotion. You have to have
but
you know,
we have the power of the internet. We have the power of the
interwebs.
The interwebs.
Yeah,
But,
retweet this. No.
Yeah, exactly. I thought that was really cool. I don't know. I feel motivated. Like it makes you want to get something organized. I think something like that would be a lot of fun and super successful in this area. You know, because we have such a diverse group of people that play Pokemon Go in this area, and a lot of them are you know, have families and are older and stuff. And it's like I think that's a huge market. You know, and a huge demographic, you know, part of this pie for the demographic of player base. Well,
we wouldn't be able to do anything right now because it's about to be brick cold outside, and I don't do well in the cold, so.
No, it's like you were saying earlier, it's already getting to the 50s, you know, in Jersey. In the thrills of winter, it'll definitely get down to single digits, you know, pretty consistently.
And then with the chill, with the
well, we live
chill.
on the beach, man, so we go, you know, the wind that comes off the water is freezing. It's frigid.
Brutal. So. It will honestly, like, freeze your eyeballs. Anyone ever watch National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation?
All right, looks like we're having a trainer ice type event challenge.
Well, Melissa has a perfect
I will
Lapras.
fail. I do have a perfect Lapras.
Does it know Ice Beam?
It does know Ice Beam. So, all right, this actually will lead into the next thing I wanted to talk about. So, with the APK mine 0.79.2, they came up with code that was talking about battle raid parties, right? Where you'll be able to set a team of 6 Pokemon that can be saved. So when you go into the gym or go into a raid situation, you can bring that party of 6 Pokemon in. You don't have to individually select them. So you can pre-select the team. Now, that being said, what Pokemon do you have in your lineup that are like your go-to Pokemon? Like I find myself outside of, you know, significant type differences where I know I'm going to bring, you know, someone that's going to be strong based on type. I have Pokemon that I try to bring into every raid just because they pump out DPS, and that's going to be my 2 Gyarados. I have 2 super strong Gyarados. I think one's 86%, one's 90%, but they're both like 3200 CP powerhouses with Bite, Hydro Pump. I bring them like all the time. And then I have like an 87% Golem that I bring. I have a Dragonite that I would always bring. It seems like to me I always bring those Pokemon. Like Adam, who do you have Pokemon that you're always bringing in? Like regardless?
Yeah, the only Pokemon I really actually ever need is my my ferret. It's 100%, and it knows Quick Attack and Hyper Beam, and it usually is quick enough to take down anything.
That's super important.
And by anything, I mean it definitely one-shots a Magikarp. And it gets one-shot by everything else.
There was a video online of a guy who soloed a Machamp using 6 Xatu. 6 powered-up Xatu. So you can't hate on the oddball, weird Stage 2 Pokemon.
No, I have... Okay, so my go-to team, I guess you would say, would be my 100% Lugia. He's at 3367. I have like an upper 90s Dragonite. My 100% Vaporeon, who's at 3044.
100% Vaporeon is nice.
That
man.
is awesome.
That's nice.
I know. No, I know. You're telling me. No.
You lie.
I have a 91% Machamp that I use versus Blissey, Tyranitar, and Snorlax. And then I have my 84% Executor, which knows Solar Beam, so that's pretty much extrasensory Solar Beam.
Yeah.
And then I have like a 78 Golem with Rock Throw Stone Edge. He got me through the most raids.
Yeah, well, Golem was super versatile with being able to have rock and ground moves, so it transcended just a single Pokemon counter. But Melissa, I was when I saw all the numbers and the stats that we have written down, like our percentages and stuff, I was like, wait till Melissa sees this. She's gonna be like, "You're a
yeah,
nerd.
pretty much. Yeah,
Nobody
you guys
likes
are
you."
total nerds, total nerds. All pretty much when I go into raids, I let it pick whatever it shows me. No, and then I evaluate it, and I say if it's complete caca or poopy, then I'll go in and I'll change it, based on the type. But
I was gonna say you're the one that brings in the chances.
I make a little no. I make an effort, but I also am like whatever about it. But no matter what, I will always bring my perfect Lapras. I don't care who I'm battling. And my Snorlax, just because.
Yeah, see the Snorlax. If you're gonna bring a Snorlax, you at least have to use it as your anchor. Like if you're just gonna try to hold on to the last bit of life,
because I need to see him battle every single time, as often as I can. Snorlax.
No, if I'm doing a gym battle or a raid, and there's a Snorlax on the other side of the raid, and I see him bouncing, it does make me happy.
I just hear his noise. Bounce, bounce, bounce. I love him.
But I just thought it was interesting that there's a lot of different Pokemon out there, but I always seem to use the same Pokemon, which I want to start getting away from, and I want to start using. I don't want to base what Pokemon I use just on their beefiness of CP. I want to get a little bit more creative, but I always seem to use the same Pokemon. So
that's why I don't power up too much stuff.
Yeah,
I mean, only the 100%.
Well, and that kind of leads into the next thing I wanted to talk about, which is Suicune, which is coming on Halloween. On the 31st, we're going to have Suicune pure water type and the best counters for Suicune. Now, being pure water, it's going to be weak to electric and grass. I've never really used grass Pokemon at all. I never used my Venusaur.
Yeah,
I never.
Executor is the only thing I
never even really used that. So it's like
just for Solar Beam.
It's like I know that Raikou and Zapdos are going to be the best counters for sure. If you have a Thunder Shock Wild Charge Raikou, you're golden. Charge Beam Thunderbolt Zapdos, you're golden. But now it's like, oh man, I could use Venusaur, I could use my Vileplume. These are going to be Pokemon that I want to pull out of the woodwork a little bit because I never have an opportunity to use them. So I think I'm going to try to get creative with the grass types and see what else can learn Solar Beam. Because I think if you have...
Yeah, sounds like fun.
That's what I'm... it's like...
Because I have some stuff that I could go through and see what I can evolve, and maybe I can come up with something fun just for
You just got to see who can learn Solar Beam. I think it could...
Well, I got a bunch of TMs.
I was looking at Melissa's inventory. She's sitting on a whole bunch of TMs.
Well, because remember, we were going through my decks the other day, and... most of the guys that I have caught have the correct moves. So
she would catch a lot of Pokemon or get them, from the raids or whatever. But they would come out with the best moveset, so she doesn't have to use her TMs. But meanwhile, my Tyrannitars have Fire Blast, and every time I use damn TM, I get the wrong thing. But she's sitting on a whole bunch. But we did give your Raikou. We used a fast TM today. So you can get Thunder Shock. You had Volt Switch.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, so we changed that over to Thunder Shock. So you're going to have, some good electrics ready to go. But, because I could run a whole 6 party of Raikou and just, put out DPS like crazy. But I don't know. I gotta make, I gotta make it a little bit more fun.
Boring. You want to see how you can do, what's the point of having all these Pokemon if you don't play with them? That's so stupid. They're all so cute. They all have their own personality and their moves, and isn't that why we play the game?
Well, that's what I'm saying. We just gotta figure out who can get the good moveset. And I want to see who could put together the most creative Suicune counter system, because there's gotta be some. All right, so I need to point something out right now. So Melissa is now flipping the bird to her phone because a Murkrow just spawned in the house. And I look at her and she clicks on the Murkrow and she's just like, "Hey, have a bird." And I'm just like,
stupid bird.
She's so funny. But no, Murkrow's and I haven't seen the influx or the heavy spawn rate on Murkrow or anything, so I don't miss them at all. And I think Niantic knows if they were to increase the Murkrow spawns, people would be so mad.
Hating them.
People would be so mad. Adam, you took a lot of AR photos,
So many.
Dude,
many.
I think you're going to be putting in the official entries, right, to the AR contest?
Yeah, the official entries will be in either by the time this goes live or shortly thereafter.
All right, so check out the Instagram page. I'll link it in the description, but we're going to put up Adam's best 3 and enter him into the contest.
Good luck to
awesome.
everybody.
I can't wait to see them, dude.
Pokemon, the official Pokemon Go Facebook page put out a link of some of the other, they said, here's some of our favorites so far. And there was this one of Charizard. I don't know if you saw it, but there's like a mountain range where there's like mountains in the background and Charizard is like flying up in the air.
Get the hell out of here. What? Like, what? Where? Show us to me.
I have to pull it up real quick.
It's like, how did Charizard spawn in like the perfect timing? You know what I mean? Like, I was finding Mankey, Chipocrite, Paris, Clefairy, and at the top I caught a Pineco and a Fanfy, but that was like the rare Pokemon that were at the top, and like nothing else spawned. Nothing drastically awesome.
I just pulled up the Charizard picture for
the picture's ridiculous.
So awesome.
You know where that actually? It looks like South Carolina. Like when we went to South Carolina,
Smoky Mountains. It's awesome. There's this really rad picture. It's just Charizard looking all majestic, flying over the trees.
It's a stinking rad picture.
But yeah, there's some really cool ones. So I can only imagine. Hopefully they'll continue to publish these because there's some really really cool ones. And some of the others that they put they're decent, but they're very doable pictures. They just have like cool color backgrounds. So with Adam's
and I've got
case,
the fall
he's got the colors.
Yeah, you got the fall foliage.
No, and they do pop. A lot of the pictures that I have pop.
You know what you got to do, Adam? You got to find a Sudowoodo, right? Get it on your phone, and then drive to the most majestic wooded area that you can find, and then snap your picture. That would look awesome.
I wish.
Well, that's what
those aren't around here.
We were talking about that when we were out playing the other day. You wanted to get. I forget who spawned, but it was a Witch Hat Pikachu, and you wanted to get him on the water or something like that by the coast.
Yes.
So I was like, just click on it, and we'll drive. Keep him on your screen, and we'll just drive to the location. It's like picking up the model that you're shooting.
Yeah,
I wanted to put him on a.
Yeah, I wanted to put him on a pumpkin.
That's right. You wanted to put it on the pumpkin. Yeah, the AR contest is. I think this was a home run for them because Instagram has been bustling with pictures and.
Popping off.
It's popping off, but this Charizard picture is ridiculous.
It is really awesome.
So awesome. But our official entries will be up, so you can check out Adam's work, and he's got some awesome stuff, man. The colors there are just like postcard style.
Can't wait to see it.
I'm pretty proud of a few of them.
You should be, man. They're awesome.
I'm proud of all of them, but yeah, they look pretty cool. Yeah. I tried really hard on them.
No, they're definitely really cool, and when your vlog comes out, we'll be able to see you creating these because you did some really cool stuff capturing the process, which I thought was really neat.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm almost done with the video.
It's 86 minutes long.
Dude, I know. It's only so I give so much credit to everybody because all the YouTubers, they put so much work. I mean, I went above and beyond and tried to record everything, and that's where I went wrong. I recorded way.
When you're showing me the footage, you're like, "Here, I'm running through the woods," and it's just like it looks like Blair Witch. And I was just like, he goes, "Maybe I'll cut this part out,"
and then maybe I'll cut that part out, and that part, and pretty soon I just have me taking pictures. And I'm like, I'm happy with that. So.
No, it was cool. I'm excited to see all the stuff and the vlog, so it's pretty cool. But let's see, the next time we record, Sunday from now, that is the 29th, so we'll get one more episode in before the changeover to Suicune. But the 28th is also Philly Free Streets, which you'll be coming up for, and the three of us will be attending and representing Hard as Hell.
I hope you're ready for me wearing that Pikachu costume all night long. I'm just saying.
So we're gonna be in Philly probably 8 a.m. ish, and going hard straight up until 2 o'clock. Then we're gonna be meeting at Washington Street Park. Is that where it is? For the Philly Pogo United after party. That's gonna be from 2 to 4. So that's where we'll be. So if you're in Philly, holler at your boy.
Yeah, come say hi.
So, just follow us on Twitter. we're at Gotta Watch Them All, and we'll be posting up our location of where we are if you guys want to hook up. And I know we have, I think about 15 or 20 people from my raid group going out there. So if we hook up with them, we'll be rolling. Deep. We'll be rolling deep through the
They
streets.
see us rolling.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly. That'll be really fun.
A bunch of hoodlum Pokemon players from Jersey. Yeah, it's gonna be cool. I think Pope Dave is coming. Like, there's a bunch of YouTubers coming.
Yeah,
so
I think
Reversal's already in Philly now. Holly's from Philly, and I think who else said that they were coming? I know there's just a bunch of people coming. So there's gonna be a lot of media and a lot of activity there. So
it's gonna be lit, fam.
Dude, trainer tips coming?
I don't know. It's like
I hope so.
You
better.
That'd be rad.
That would be really cool, and that's why it's like if they do a New York City meetup, if we're going to be in Philly, we'll probably be with all of them anyway. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. And Melissa's never been to Philly.
I haven't.
Dude, we live right here. She's never been to Philly. Actually, you went to Philly once to take the kids to the museum, so you didn't really experience Philly.
No, we drove in, got out of the car, went into the museum, got back in the car, and drove home.
But, we're in the Arts District for Philly streets, so it's going to be awesome.
So I'm going to take some sweet footage. It's going to be kind of myself. We're going to be eating a salad while Melissa is mowing down a Philly cheesesteak.
In your honors.
You gotta
I'll
do,
be like, this next bite's for my boys. Oh, nom, nom.
I don't even know what is it, Pat's and Geno's, right? Like the two, one uses regular cheese, one uses Cheese Whiz. That's the big difference.
That's what I was going to say. Like, I think they have some sort of weird way of
You got to get
the
one
way
of
I
each.
need it. Is just meat and cheese, bro.
All right,
meat and
gross.
cheese. Maybe peppers. Maybe the green pepper.
But yeah, if you're going to be at Philly Free Streets, definitely hit us up. I love to meet any of you guys because that's something I want to start getting better at, is incorporating community stuff in. It's cool. We're starting to get more activity on our social media and interactions with you guys, so I really appreciate that. I would like to have you email us. We have a special
shoot us an email.
For Lured Up. It's just luredup@gmail.com. So shoot us a message. We'd love to talk about it on the air. Let us know, if you have any questions about the gameplay or what Pokemon you're using. I'd just love to hear that. Love to see some screenshots. We'll feature them in our stuffs if you send them in. So definitely do that. That's pretty much it, man. That's pretty much the conversation for the week. We're going to be announcing a new guest next week, so stay tuned for that. I'm hoping to get a confirmation from them over the next couple days. So once I do that, we'll make an announcement next week, but we're going to have some guests coming up over the next month or so. So stay tuned for that.
Yep.
Yeah. Who's spawning in my house?
Womp.
Adam's texting me.
I was thinking
Hey, I want to know who it is too.
I'm keeping secrets from everybody.
I think I know.
Look, I know how to do this stuff, and you can't even say anything to even the peeps on the inside until you have a confirmation. So I'm not saying anything until I have a confirmation.
Adam, sneaky.
But once I have a confirmation, you guys will know. But I'm sure Melissa knows because I've been kind of talking about it.
Yeah, he did mention it to me.
Talking my sleep a little bit, probably. But yeah, we're gonna, we'll make an announcement on that very soon. But check out GottaWatchTheMall.com.
So excited!
Yeah, it's so exciting! So exciting! Can't wait. But check out GottaWatchTheMall.com. All our stuff is there.
Check it out.
Hit us up on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Check out Instagram for those AR photos. That's coming tomorrow, right? By the time this airs, check it
tomorrow.
Check it out. That's it. We'll see you guys at Philly Free Streets.
Yeah, we'll see you there.
Melissa will be eating a cheesesteak.
In a Pikachu costume.
Nom.
Oh, damn.
But you can find me at Proud Gamer Tweet on Twitter. Adam, where can they find you?
You can find me at PhoenixBack4Fire on the Twitter as well.
And we unearthed Melissa's Twitter account.
Oh, yeah. What was it again?
It's at Super Sweet Miss.
Oh, yeah.
So,
but I can't log into it. I don't remember what it is.
So you can tweet at her one-way street. You can tweet at a one-way street if you want.
Wait. You can tweet at me and then Ken can read me the message.
Yeah, then I'll respond, I'll be her liaison, her Twitter liaison. But,
she says she doesn't like that.
But, we'll see everyone next week. And, we'll also have our standard format show, Gotta Watch Them All, episode 34, coming out in a couple days after Load Up. Episode 4. Yeah. Numbers. Crunch, all right, everyone.
Nerds.
Have a good night. Thanks for nerds. Thanks for stopping by. See you soon. Peace. Bye-bye.